Good day and welcome back to my channel. Just a quick video today. I've been asked by a subscriber if I could maybe do a retrospective of the first bag that I opened. So I'm going to show the good ones. I added some after the bottom of the bag. Turns out there were a few that were good. So we'll just dive into it quickly, check them again. If you didn't watch the whole videos, which is completely understandable, and also some that you would not have seen because they were, once again, at the bottom of the bag. So let's start. So here we have one that has the tip with some color um, in here as well. So it's not, it doesn't seem to be very big. Seems like it's going to be just possibly the tip, but it's big enough. We'll see. It looks like it also might have some cracks, so TBD. This one, what did I have? It had this color bar here, which is not so big, but it's there, and we can hope that it goes in deep. I figured we would give it a shot on live because I mean, why not? Here we have this one with the lovely color bar there. This crack is a bit frightening. Hopefully it's superficial. It doesn't seem to go in deep, so that's good. And then we go here as well. So basically, we should be able to have a stone that's most of the top. Gonna have to be shaped because that's just an odd form, but might be able to make a decent triangle. Hopefully the color faces from the top. Here we have so this one has a big color bar here, not so thick, but it's long enough, and actually it does seem to go a bit on this side as well, so that's a good sign. And there's also a secondary color bar that's here that goes like this. Now it would be horizontal. Not big, but might be feasible to link them or just to remove this top and have another shot if this one doesn't turn out good. This one is pretty simple. We've got the color bar here, goes all the way around, so we're gonna remove the top. I'm not quite sure from which side, because I wanted to keep some thickness, so it's closer on this side. But this is also not good backing material, so it might have to be material for the blade. This one has a lovely little bar here that already seemed to go above. Not all the way, but I think with some digging it might be more visible, which would be nice. It's not big, but it's there. What else? This one it's got a color bar here, so that's pretty nice, and it goes quite, not super deep, but it goes here. So I think we've discussed this one at length. I think it's going to be doublet material, maybe this big. So not big, but every little bit counts. This one, it got some blue shine. So, and the hope is that digging deeper will get us the blue on black in a decent size. This one I keep for the last because it's the lucky find of the bottom. This one, once again, nice little color bar here that I think goes most of the way around. Yeah, it doesn't seem there, but could be something like this. Also very thin, possibly a doublet. This one, I don't remember where the color bar is actually. Ah, yes. This one has a tiny, tiny color bar right at the junction between the well, stone, the host rock, and the potch. Yeah, it's slightly visible here, and actually it goes all the way here. It's not visible on this side at all, and here it's actually most of the bottom. So this is one is very speculative, but it also should be quick work. So I think it's worth trying to uncover it on camera. This one has a lovely color, lovely bar. Kind of weird shape, might be difficult to make into a stone per se, although possibly there could be maybe a stone. Well, here shaped. The backing is going to be very thin, but it could be feasible. This one has this nice color bar that goes most of the way around. I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. The only difficulty will be the backing once again, because we don't want to be the opal to be on this. We don't want to use that as a backing, so we'll have to remove everything. And maybe I think it will need to be a doublet as well. Here, this one has this nice color bar. Looks okay. It looks like it could be thick enough in a few places to make something decent. Might be cracked. This one shows color on top already, and well, really there's just a lot of color everywhere. So this one is, I'm gonna rub it. It might just be a pretty stone for my jar of pretties, but we're gonna try it. This one, I think that's some color. Yeah, here we see some color. Not very easily there. So probably gonna rub on this side just to try to reach these colors from the other side, and gonna be doublet or inlay. This one has this tiny bit of color here. I think it doesn't go that far. We see it on here as well. So it's very, very speculative, but sometimes it works. This one, if you've seen it, you'll remember it. It's pretty great. A very big red area, especially above, kind of dark on this side. It's lighter. It's lighter here at the potch, but I think this might be a case where the mixing of potch color is going to be inevitable, because the darker is just really weirdly shaped and quite small. So I think it's better to have a bigger imperfect opal in this case. I'll have to get at it from the other side to see if it worth grinding down a bit here. I don't think so. I think that the shape is currently the shape we see, the color is going to be pretty much the only option. Not quite sure. Might try to make it a circle. It's difficult to say. Here, well, we have a flash of red, and we see actually a color bar on this side. I think this one's going to end up in the jar of pretties, but for now it's in this spot. This one is also a potential doublet, or probably doublet. Has very nice colors, like all around here, and this side as well has got these nice flashes, but the thickness is just nothing. This one has a tiny color bar. Here, I think it's going to be too thin again. And lucky last, this one was actually at the very bottom of the bag. And so it's got the color bar here. It shows up on this side as well. And here, and from the top. This is what it looks like. So I'm excited. I think it can actually clear up nice and be pretty much everything be colored, which would be a pretty nifty opal. Might be quite valuable. The backing is not the darkest, but it's still gray, and the color seems to be very flashy. We'll see what kind of pattern there is. I would love for something very fancy, but I'm gonna get what I get. And that is it. This is the stuff that should be coming on camera pretty soon. The schedule is TBD as always. I don't like to plan too long in advance, so just check the channel from time to time, and if YouTube suggests you a video that's of mine, yeah, click it. Till the next one.